this Friday.
I love him. Whatever our souls are made of, his and mine are the same.
Experience the greatest love story of all time.
Why did you leave me?
Why did you betray your own heart?
A film by Emerald Fennell.
Heathcliff.
Kathy.
Margot Robbie, Jacob Elordi.
Kiss me and let us both be damned.
Wuthering Heights. Original songs by Charlie XCX. Only in theaters Friday. Experience it in IMAX. Rated R. Under 17. Not admitted without parent.
This podcast is the Robots Radio Rocket Club, a program designed to help all podcasts reach their full potential. For information about joining the Robots Radio Rocket Club, check out robotsradio.net.
Welcome to the Gundam Lorecast, where we take a deep dive into the Mobile Suit Gundam series, such as the multiple timelines, mobile suits, characters, and so much more. Oh, welcome back, pilots, to another episode of the Gundam Lorecast. I'm one of your hosts, Brandon, or also known as Ben of Temeria, and always with me is my good friend, Jesse.
How's it going, everybody?
And today we are here to bring you more mobile suit stuff. That includes two mobile suits today. That is the Penelope and the Xi Gundam, which you might know are from the Hathaway films. So, they're kind of like the two protagonist mobile suits, essentially.
Yeah.
They're the main ones. So, yeah, so the first one we're going over is the RX-104FF Penelope, which is a mobile suit that appears in the Mobile Suit Gundam Hathaway movie. It is piloted by Lane Aim for the Earth Federation Forces Circe unit in UC-0105 in response to MAFTI's anti-Federation activities and assassinations of Federation bureaucrats. The Circe unit was ordered to capture and destroy the members of Hathaway's Xi Gundam and Lane's Penelope. Two Gundam-type mobile suits confronted each other on Earth. Yeah.
Is a cool one.
And these, like, the mobile suits are weird. The Penelope is an interesting suit, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So, getting into the technology and combat characteristics, so the RX-104FF Penelope was a mode where the RX-104 Odysseus Gundam was equipped with the FF Fixed Flight Unit. It was classified as a 5th generation mobile suit along with the RX-105 Xi Gundam, which was developed around the same time. The mobile suit was unique due to its capability to achieve independent flight and was considered to be a mobile suit that was greatly changed the course of mobile suit operations under gravity. And let me tell you, this suit in Battle Operations 2 is awesome.
Yeah.
By the way, it is so armed. You have so many freaking weapons.
They're so insane.
But you can completely go into flight mode and hover all the way to the top of where you can get to any of the map and just bombard everyone. It's great.
Such BS, but it's also great.
I may or may not have done that. So these functions largely depend on the FF unit, while the Xi Gundam had a different structure and integrated in all the functions into a single mobile suit. In addition to the FF unit, it was said that the optional armament known as the Argos unit was developed, but details were unknown. It was also said to be equipped with a psychocom or quasi-psychocom unit. The MS was also capable of supersonic flight by deploying the beam barrier in its direction of movement, but this required the MS to transform into its flight form. I mean, a mobile suit to hit go over the sound, go supersonic. Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Because there's very few mobile suits that have done that.
Yeah, it's not a common thing.
So moving into the armaments, it does have a beam rifle, which is a portable beam weapon dictated to the Penelope. The two types of energy packs with different shapes were mounted behind the engine and in front of the trigger guard. As has a composite weapon unit, which is a combined armament equipped with on both forearms. This is a unique weapon that housed a mega particle cannon, a beam saber, and missiles in a single unit. And let me tell you, it's a great weapon to use in battle operations.
Yes, it's kind of ridiculous.
Because you have all of those. And then you have funnel missiles. This is my favorite. I love funnels so much. Psycho-Com guided missiles. A large number of them were equipped throughout the right and left shoulder of the armor and front of the waist armor. It is said that the MS was equipped with more missiles than the Xi Gundam. Yeah.
Which is absurd.
And let me tell you, battle operations using these missiles is so much fun. Honestly, I like any Gundam game that has bits or funnels because they're just so much fun to use. I need to get back on GB4. I might play through GB4 again, and because I've beaten all the space story. I've beaten all the DLC story that they did. The DLC story, by the way, is really good.
It was fantastic.
It's also, it is a lot quicker to go through that than the base game, sadly.
Yeah, it is. Because it's not nearly as much to it.
No, because it's like, hey, DLC 1 has 3 missions. DLC 2 has 4 missions. DLC 3 has 2 missions. This it's just a really random number of missions. Like you guys just like make like a just make 5 missions for each DLC pack. It shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why you guys are just making random number of missions.
I didn't really understand that either.
And I also like how, sorry, this is like a little tangent with GB4 is hey, let's continue the story after GB3. But nobody in the West knows anything about GB3.
No, nobody knows it because you had to be able to play the Japanese version.
No, you can play I have the Asian version, which has English subtitles. So I beaten and played that. So like I knew the story of GB3. It's just like the general audience have no idea what the hell it is.
Because of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, let's introduce characters that were in this one game that you don't see ever again until they did
you should know who they are.
Oh, and here's the battle log animation on YouTube, by the way, for like 3 episodes. And oh yeah, by the way, here's characters from the Gundam Breaker Mobile, which does not exist anymore.
Yeah.
Which was a good game. I really liked Gundam Breaker Mobile. I never got to finish the story either. It was freaking ticked me off. Anyway, let's go move on to equipment and features. So the RX-104 Odysseus Gundam. So the RX-104 Odysseus Gundam was a Gundam-type mobile suit, which was the base structure of the Penelope. The mobile suit itself was similar to the second-generation mobile suit, but was capable of higher performance and was created with the intention of equipping the FF unit. Its shoulders, its extended, and support legs were deployed when equipping the unit. Yeah, which makes sense. I don't know if we ever... Do we have a picture of the Odysseus? No, they just straight up show the Penelope.
Yeah.
You don't really see the Odysseus. Like, I think you do in the films, but like briefly.
Yeah, I think it shows, but not enough.
So, I know about the Penelope, but I've never watched Hathaway.
I've watched part of it. I never watched all of them.
That's fair. Because
there's a new one coming.
The third part's coming out, or is out.
Yeah.
So, now it doesn't have... Oh, go on.
I was going to say, I don't know that I finished the first one. I know that I didn't watch the second one. I don't think I finished the first one.
I've seen watched either.
Chunks.
I'm just sad that it's like freaking Noah's son.
Yeah.
And like he becomes a terrorist. It's like, really, dude?
I'm pretty sure they explain what caused it too. And like it's low-key justified, but I don't remember exactly what it is.
I need to watch it. So it does have the fixed flight unit, one of the pieces of the optional equipment for the Odysseus Gundam. It was equipped to its torso, shoulders, hips, and legs. It had various sensors on its nose and was a type of multi-purpose equipment which functioned as a weapons platform. And we have the Argos unit, which is an optional equipment, but the details are currently unknown because we have no idea what that's about.
Yep.
So, there you go on that. But we do have a bit of the history. So, Kenji Mitsuda deduced the new commander of the Kimberly unit, Kenneth Slegg, was responsible for the new model of mobile suit being tested. Fencer Main and Civet Anhern was also discussed the new model when Mafty prepared for their divisionary attack, but Gallman Noble was unfazed. The Penelope in flight form would be seen by Amerta Zublin, Hathaway, and Gigi. Oh,
Gigi
God.
Andalusia.
Sure. Shortly after the delusion, I can't talk. Diversionary attack commenced, leading to Hathaway to conclude that they had been played by Anaheim. Shocker. Penelope's speed and gunfire would catch Gallman off guard, making his ME-02R F-01 Messer Type F-01 lose its long beam rifle. After the attack, the Penelope landed in a park and Lane stepped out. Kenneth explained the Penelope to Hathaway as the Gundam had been sent ahead. Being a Gundam led Hathaway to believe it would have been Kenneth's best pilot inside. However, Kenneth scolded Lane and threatened to give the Penelope to Hathaway. Kenneth again offered the Penelope to him during his questioning, but he declined. I mean, Hathaway is a new type, isn't he? Or becomes a new type?
You might be.
I don't remember. So while Kenneth was tracking Mafty's movements, their Circe unit was on standby, with Lane setting his eyes on the Penelope. After Gallman was being unconscious by Kenneth during an interrogation, he woke up in the Penelope's cockpit.
He is a new type.
Oh, okay, good. I thought so. After Lane spotted the descending cargo Pisa, he fired the Penelope's beam rifle at it. The Penelope then descended headfirst to march the vicinity of cargo Pisa. Seeing the Xi Gundam climbing out of it, the Penelope fired 2 simultaneous shots from its shoulder-mounted mega particle cannons, but the Xi Gundam dodged them. The Xi Gundam shot back at the Penelope, but it also dodged. The Penelope kept returning fire with the beam rifle. Eventually, the Penelope successfully landed a hit on the Xi Gundam, severely damaging its shield. The two gargantuan mobile suits clashed their beam sabers. Lane opened a communications channel to Hathaway. Because of this, Hathaway heard the screams of Gallman in the Penelope's cockpit. Lane backed off from the moment, keeping the Penelope at a distance. Gustav Karl Type 00 fired upon the Xi Gundam, but Lane somehow got the pilot to withhold fire. Hathaway moved the Xi Gundam and opened its hatch. Gallman dropped from the Penelope into the Xi Gundam's cockpit. The Penelope, in pursuit of the Xi Gundam, released funnel missiles, which crashed on impact with the ocean surface, creating columns of water. The Xi Gundam glided just above the water surface. As soon as he made a sharp turn to the Penelope's right, not noticing the green beam trail, Lane shot the Penelope's beam rifle at the target, thinking it's the Xi Gundam. The target exploded after 5 shots. The Penelope flew over where the explosion was. Lane raised his head and to see the Xi Gundam confronting him, unleashing its funnel missiles. Yeah, it's just fight after fight here. The Penelope fell back, firing its Vulcan machine guns, but the funnel missiles severely damaged the Penelope and it crashed into the water. At dawn, Lane regained consciousness and dismounted himself from the Penelope's pilot seat. He opened the survival pack case containing a firearm and opened the Penelope's cockpit hatch, flooding it with water. He climbed out of the water onto the back of the Penelope's fixed flight unit. Yeah.
And then we lose it.
And then notes and trivia, Penelope, Odysseus, and Argos are the names of the characters from Homer's epic poem, The Odyssey. Which, yeah, obviously.
Argos is the dog.
Yeah. What was Penelope?
Penelope's his wife.
Ah!
It's Odysseus' wife that he's trying to get back to. She's weaving her tapestry, and every night she unweaves it.
Yeah.
Because she told the suitors she would pick somebody she would marry when she finished.
Oh, that's right. It's been such a long time since I've read The Odyssey.
There's a movie coming out.
Is it really?
I'm unsure how it's going to be. It's got Matt Damon in it. I like Matt Damon. That doesn't mean it's going to be bad. I'm unsure how it's going to be based on the choice of armor pieces that they've used for some of these characters. They look cool, but they are not like
remotely
accurate to that time period. Now, obviously, the Odyssey is a story that includes
gods and goddesses,
myths from ancient Greece, and therefore it could be very accurate to those myths.
True, and Greek mythology is weird.
Greek mythology is great. We could do a whole podcast on it, but that's not what this one is.
No, dear God, I'm never. No, no, I'm good. I mean, Percy Jackson, for crying out loud. Just watch that, or read it.
I don't think that's gonna get you the accurate, but
yeah, it's fine. It's fine. But let's go to a mid-break and thank our listeners.
It's tax season, and at LifeLock, we know you're tired of numbers. But here's a big one you need to hear. Billions. That's the amount of money in refunds the IRS has flagged for possible identity fraud. Now here's another big number. 100 million. That's how many data points LifeLock monitors every second. If your identity is stolen, we'll fix it guaranteed. One last big number. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast for the threats you can't control. Terms apply.
They always tell you there's a catch, a compromise, an asterisk. Terms apply. See store for details. May be less than advertised. May vary by mood. Probably. Sprite Zero Sugar? It's different. It's the lemon lime flavored refreshment you want with zero sugar. So, no fast voice? No caveats. Just refreshment. This is Sprite Zero Sugar. Obey your thirst.
All right, welcome to the middle of the show where we talk about everything with the podcast. That has nothing to do with the lore of Gundam. Here, we want to thank all our amazing listeners. Thank you guys so much for helping support the show and listening. And if you want to help support the show, you can go to patreon.com/GundamLoreCast, where you can get ad-free episodes or even join us once a month on the show itself. You can also go to Apple and Spotify, leave 5-star review on Apple, or some nice comments on Spotify. Read out loud those on the show, which we do have one this week from Dark Phoenix 199, saying, I love this podcast. I have been a huge Gundam fan for a long time, and this podcast is great for learning things I've missed and or reminding me of things I've forgotten over the years. Is there a way you could possibly do an episode on some of the other mobile suits from Iron Blood Orphans, like Gusion, Kamaris, Vidar, or slash Vidar, because it goes to one of the Bale, oh god, and that's the other demonic names.
Astaroth.
Yeah, that's actually one of them. Astaroth is one of them. And then
I'm not even reading the comment. I'm just guessing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can do more Iron Blood Orphans. We are doing our mobile suit, season.
Mobile suit season.
Another mobile season, so you're in the right spot for that. So, yeah, we can probably do that. Oh, and you can also go to a few different Discords. You can go to the Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net, as well as my own Discord server, the Bend a Friend Podcast in Discord, to find this show and all the other shows that we host, which are Holocron History, Star Wars Canon vs. Legends, the Final Fantasy Lorecast, the Wizardry World Lorecast, and the Witcher Lorecast. And soon, when you hear this episode, hold off one more day, because then you'll hear the Dragon Ball Lorecast. Hosted by me, Jesse here, and my co-host from Final Fantasy, Steven. So go check that out. The first episode will be out on Friday. So I'm excited.
Fun.
It's gonna be great. I'm so excited.
It's gonna be so.
It's gonna be so unhinged.
Unhinged ADHD.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
Now there's gonna be 3 of us. But
I'm so excited for this, dude.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
It's going to be great. So if you want us just talking everything Dragon Ball, because there's a lot. And there's more coming, because Dragon Ball just announced a bunch of more projects.
There's so much.
So, and it's also like, see, if you go on Final Fantasy, Steven will even say, it's a podcast Ben knows so much about that I don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
because
that's a key selling point to being a co-host on this one.
I've consumed almost all of Dragon. I know. Actually, I have consumed almost all of Dragon Ball's media.
Yeah, there you go.
So
it's great. We barely have to do anything.
Yeah, I mean, I'll still make show notes and everything for you guys to follow. They're the commentary.
We're gonna be the personality hires.
We all have a personality. That's what people like. That's why people listen to our shows, right? At least that's what I think. Or you really have nothing to do, but
that is fair.
But anyway, do we have any Gundam news? I don't think we really do.
I tried to find something.
Oh, I don't know if we talked about this. It was like the Netflix greenlit the Gundam live action film finally.
They did with
like this like months ago, but they finally greenlit it. I don't want to. Did they say who the main character, like the actress, was? Because I don't want it to be who I think it is.
They did, and it is who you think it is, and I don't want it either.
I don't want it to be Sydney Sweeney. No,
I have many thoughts about it, but I will refrain from using them.
Hey, if she's in the film, let her die in the first 5 minutes. That'd be hilarious.
Let her be the
be the random Zaku that just explodes.
Well, that works too, but I was thinking more like the random reason that sends this guy off the rails early on into why he has to be a Gundam pilot.
Yes, do that, and have her randomly just die from.
Although I feel like they said, isn't this supposed to be like isn't this the one that's supposed to be like a remake almost of the original series?
No, I don't want it to. Stop.
I feel like that's what was said. That doesn't make any sense
because Amuro's the freaking protagonist. Like that doesn't make any sense.
No, I thought that's what it was supposed to be.
No, because Sunrise said the live action film is going to be its own thing because they didn't want to,
Please do that.
They don't want to rehash things that were already a thing. Because, I'm sorry, when we get any anime live action adaptation and they try, let's redo this, let's rehash this, it ends up being worse than what it was.
Oh, every time. Never fails.
Every time. So, so don't do that. Don't do that.
Sydney Sweeney and Noah Centineo are the quote-unquote main rumor, blah, blah, blah. Plot details are pretty scarce, but the rumors suggest a, quote, star-crossed lovers story echoing the 8th Mobile Suit Team.
What? 8th Mobile Suit Team?
That is what the rumor suggests. It's something along those lines, not the exact, but...
Don't you dare desecrate that 12-episode OVA. That was actually pretty good.
It's really good. The ending is corny to me, but I do really like the show.
The ending is real corny, but it's good. Don't you dare desecrate that. That's no. I know. Anyway,
but we'll see what that is.
I mean, thank God Sunrise is in charge of everything. Thank God for that.
Thank God for that. When it comes to anime being adapted to live action, I will never get my hopes up.
Oh hell no.
So,
no.
We'll see what happens.
It
could be great. It could be.
On the Dragon Ball Lorecast, we'll talk about the thing that shouldn't be said because of that one thing, we got more Dragon Ball. You know what I'm talking about?
I feel like I do, but we'll talk about it on Dragon Ball.
On the Dragon Ball Lorecast. We'll talk about it on the first episode.
Yeah. See, right now, what I'm thinking is it could be good. It could be Awakening of the Trailblazer. We don't know. So we'll see.
Yeah, let's
whatever time it is that it comes out.
Let's get back into the Xi Gundam and not talk about this monstrosity. All right, moving on.
USAA knows dynamic duos can save the day, like superheroes and sidekicks or auto and home insurance. With USAA, you can bundle your auto and home and save up to 10%. Tap the banner to learn more and get a quote at USAA.com/bundle. Restrictions apply.
All right, so now we are here with the RX-105 Xi Gundam. Well, it's dash, under dash, and under dash again. It's the Xi Gundam. It's just the weird
XI Xi, by the way.
Yeah, XI. Yep. Which is a mobile suit that appears in Mobile Suit Gundam Hathaway, procured by the Anti-Earth Federation movement, MAFD, for the attack on the how do you say this? Adelaide Conference. It was piloted by MAFD Navu Aaron. So,
AKA.
Huh?
AKA. That one guy.
That one guy.
You know, the one that this whole series is named. Not whole series, but whole
Hathaway
branch. Yes, it's Hathaway.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Oh, so he goes by a different name?
It's a whole thing. I'm not going to say anything else about it.
Okay, fair. All right, moving into its technology and combat characteristics. Is it me? Is it you? Oh,
that's what I was trying to figure out. Was like, was it me?
Oh my God. It's like, oh no. All right, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I won't dive into it any more than that, since I know you want to watch it.
Sure. Combat technology and combat characteristics. So it and the RX-104 FF Penelope were classified as 5th generation mobile suits and said to have been developed by and constructed by Anaheim Electronics. It was a unique mobile suit with a built-in Minosky flight unit. It was equipped with the latest beam barrier system. Since the Penelope relied on optional units to obtain similar functions, it can be said that the Xi Gundam was a truly completed 5th generation mobile suit that could be function independently. Furthermore, it is armed with standard equipment such as a beam rifle and a shield, as well as funnel missiles that is made up a unique, heavily armed unit. The large arms were also one of the iconic external features of the forearms, also function as containers for triple missiles. The Xi Gundam was a mobile suit that is extremely high degree of perfection, which fought against the Penelope and the Circe unit with Hathaway Noah as its pilot. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
So going into the armaments of the mobile suit, so we have the beam rifle. So the Xi Gundam's main armament is said that the initial velocity was close to double the specs of the previous models, and its power was enough to destroy a Gustav Karl in a single shot. An energy pack was attached to the rear end of the weapon. According to their equipment index, MAFD possessed 3 beam rifles and 30 energy packs. Okay, that's cool. We have the beam saber, so melee combat armament equipped with the left and right shoulders. Their high output enabled them to cut mobile suits in half. They also generate beam blades from the bottom of the handles in a similar way of the armament used by the new Gundam. NU, by the way, which is Amuro's mobile suit. So like it has a standard beam rifle, but there's like a little point at the end of the bottom of the saber like handle of the hilt, essentially, to where like you could use it to like essentially stab something quick,
right,
kind of a thing. Next, we have the triple missiles. So the forearms function as containers for triple missiles. They could also be launched from the knees. According to their equipment index, MAFD possessed 84 of these missiles.
That feels lightly unnecessary.
Yeah, I mean, sure. Explosions. Now we have the funnel missiles. So Psychocom guided missiles that could charge or change their trajectory and track targets to a certain degree after being launched in environments where Minosky particles have been released. 10 missiles could be equipped on the back of the rear skirt. According to their equipment index, MAFD possessed 80 funnel missiles. So could use it 8 times minimum after being reloaded. 10 on each back, 10 on the back, so on the skirt. So like 5 on each.
In other words, that's 160 some missiles at that point.
Yes. Because why not? Then we have its shield, which is additional armor equipped with the left arm. This is significant defensive capabilities against mega particle cannons, which, by the way, is impressive as hell.
Yeah.
According to their equipment index, Mountie possessed 2 shields. And then we have the beam cannon. So it is also equipped with the beam cannon on its tip, functioning as a secondary weapon. The tip of the mobile suit.
Certainly.
So, weapons. There's lots of weapons.
Yeah. So many.
Then we have the equipment features, which the only thing we have is its flight form. So the shoulder armor equipped with the Minoski flight units and the stabilizers on the back could be extended to transform into a flight form. Beam barriers generated through the aerodynamic control technology could be used during the form to enable supersonic flight abilities in a vast cruising range. Its maximum speed is said to have to reach Mach 2.
So uncalled for. I love it.
Because why not?
Yeah, pretty much.
And its history. So after separating a Messer from the deck of the Galcizon? Of a Galcizon? What the heck is this?
Galcizon?
Oh,
it's like the little like
a
thing that they like
thing.
stand on, yeah.
Okay. Hathaway boarded the cargo Pisa, which had descended towards Earth and entered its deck. He then saw the Xi Gundam stored within the ship and slid into its cockpit. The ship's altitude plummeted every second, but Hathaway activated the mobile suit, escaped the ship, fended off an enemy mobile suit unit, and lowered his mobile suit towards the surface of the ocean. Cool, because he wanted to live.
Yeah.
The Penelope was in pursuit of the mobile suit and released funnel missiles, which crashed on impact with the ocean surface, creating columns of water. The Xi Gundam glided above the water surface and launched the beam rifle in front of itself as a decoy. This attempt was successful as the Penelope fired its beam rifle. The Xi Gundam used the opportunity to confront the Penelope and unleash the funnel missiles, as we said when we went over the Penelope. So, and last but not least, there is notes and trivia, because there's not really a whole lot on the Xi Gundam. The Xi Gundam has a cameo in the final episode of Gundam Build Fighters Try, which is cool, because that was well before Hathaway came out, I think. Because Try was... When did Try come out? Fighters Try came out in 2014.
15.
Well, in Japan it was 2014.
Oh, this song. Yeah, so 2014 for that.
When was Hathaway? Hathaway released in 2018. Yeah. Or no, this came after 2018's Narrative Gundam. So this was... Where the heck? What's the year it came out? 2021. So the Xi Gundam made an appearance in the series. It was way back in 2014, but didn't release until 2021.
Which the book series of Hathaway's Flash came out in the 80s.
Oh, okay.
So the first book came out in February of 89. So it was like known, they just hadn't animated it.
Got it. Oh, that's cool. Well, hey, one good thing from Build Fighters Try, I guess.
Yeah.
And then this is the last mobile suit built under the Project Zeta, and also last with the code name including a letter of the Greek alphabet. That's why it's really weird how it's dash, 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 and like it's 3 dashes underneath each other. Yeah, that makes sense. So, yep, there we go. That is the Xi Gundam. So, fun stuff. Cool things. Yeah. After this episode, go listen to the Dragon Ball Lorecast on your next day. That's Friday.
Unless you watch this later in the week, or you watch it next, or listen to us next week. In which case, go listen to it right now.
If you're on February 13th and you're listening to this episode on Friday the 13th, hey, you can now go listen to the first episode of the Dragon Ball Lorecast.
If you're getting ready to go do something for Valentine's Day, or if you have nothing to do for Valentine's Day, listen to it then. Don't worry, I have nothing to do for it either.
By the way, did you know February 15th is National Singles Day?
Feels like that should be the 13th, but okay.
Right? And then I guess Wendy's is giving away free single cheeseburgers.
Oh man, I'm hitting up a Wendy's. Let's go.
I was like, oh, that's great. Thanks for my chronic depression with that. Thanks to remind me I'm single. Anyway, whatever.
We have anime, it's fine.
We have anime. I have Ren Fairs. Thank you very much.
There you go. I have
Ren Fairs, which I'll be going to one here in April. But anyway, yeah. So thank you everybody listening to the Gundam Lorecast, and remember, pilots, stay safe out there. Thank you for listening to the Gundam Lorecast. You can find us on the Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net, the Ben and Friends Podcasting Discord, where you can share how you got into the Gundam series, and you can even find us on Twitter at Gundam Lorecast, and even email us at gundamlorecast@outlook.com.